Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get this message. It's Lovely YG, your friendly tarot reader, here to read for you. I know it's been over a month. I haven't posted. Um, my father passed, and it's just been kind of chaotic. Um, Emotionally, mentally, even with relationships, thinking you have someone to lean on during a situation like this, and then realizing you don't. Like it's just been a lot of realizations. A song playing in the background is Pretty Willie's "Lay Your Body Down." So the energy is someone coming in who hasn't spent any quality time with you and they want to. I don't know if you've never spent any time with them, or it's been a minute and you guys are reconciling. I don't know. I haven't pulled the cards yet, but song is saying that this person is prepared. All right, so right now their focus has not been on you, and you have recognized that and feel some type of way. Like, hey, you're not calling, you're not trying to spend no time with me, so obviously this isn't what you are portraying it to be. And this person's like, no, it's exactly what I'm saying it is. It's just I haven't had the time to give you the time. This person sees you as royalty. You are a king or a queen in their eyes. You are above and beyond anything they've ever dealt with or ever wanted to deal with. And so they're nervous, they're excited, but the end goal is you, right? This person doesn't want to try to finesse their way to you. Like, you know how a guy gives you a massage and it turns into a little something more? No, this person's not trying to do that. They're coming at you straight out the gate. This is what I want. This is what I see. This is what I desire. How do you feel about it? So there's not gonna be any there's gonna be bluntness. There's not gonna be any around the circle hidden type of energy. This is upfront. This is how I feel. This is what I want. This is what I'm desiring from you. Period. Right. Um, this person isn't someone you've spent a lot of time with, so they're kind of a stranger, but you know this person. Like you know their name, you know things about them, you know them. You just don't know them. And so the them you don't know is them they want you to get to know. This person, I don't want to like ruin anything or surprise you or even scare you, but this person is seeing you and seeing marriage. They're like, yeah, end all be all, this is you. And I'm saying if you give this person a chance, this is it. This is the one you've been waiting for, the connection you've been seeking, the type of give and take that you've always wanted. You're gonna get it with this individual. You're Pretty Willie or Wilma. um, so this person has been heartbroken. They've been in connections that did not end well. So they know what it takes to be in a healthy relationship, and they foresee that with you. It's like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna be in connections where I'm being lied to and being monitored and spied on by my person. That's weird. Like, I shouldn't have to give you every instance of my life for you to trust me. Like, it should just be trust there because I'm a trustworthy person and you trust me. And so your person's been through this and they're just like, no, the next person is we're gonna be on the same page. Like, they're gonna be able to read my mind. I'm gonna be able to read their, like, they need that because they're very transparent. And so feeling like they need to be overly transparent is actually anxiety ridden for this person. Like, they don't know how much more they're supposed to tell, how much more they're supposed to give, and that's just it. They shouldn't have to even worry about that because you as their person, it's just trust there. Like, you're gonna tell me if I need to know, you're gonna show me if I need to see, Otherwise, I just trust you to get it done and taken care of because I trust you. So this isn't someone who's going to disrespect your boundaries. If they have in the past, it wasn't due to maliciousness. It was due to their own life getting in the way and them letting that overflow into the connection. And that was not their intention at all. Um, this song's called Four Walls. It's another Pretty Willie song. No, I don't know anything about it. Not gonna lie. Um, but I know that the Pretty Willie energy is all about using physicality to heal the connection. So this person may definitely want to, but that's not because they don't respect you and want to hear your words. No, they just want to use their body to speak another language to you. We're talking some in-depth ASL. This person, you guys probably had a really great repertoire at one point in time, and they missed that. You made them laugh, you made them smile, uh, you brightened up their day. I don't know if you were their first text message of the morning. You said some crazy stuff. Like, I know me, if I'm really close to like my homies, and I know they're in a space, I will start texting them stuff like, grab the day by its balls and make it your bitch. Or, I tell my children they're blessed and highly favored and more than conquerors because, a conqueror comes in and they just take over and everyone respects them. And I'll be damned if my children do not walk into a room and feel like they're divinely respected. Not just highly respected, divinely respected. The universe sees them and appreciates them and lifts them up. And so, obviously, everyone else in the world is supposed to do so as well because they are seen by the divine. That's how I raise mine. So, like, my connections with my peoples, I'm going to give them that same encouragement because I'm sorry, how did we connect if you're not a divine one too? How did we not match up if we're not on the same path and going towards the same place? Like, I've noticed even in my karmic connections, my persons have always had talents that reflected mine. So I'm a writer, I'm a singer, I'm very creative. I've talked to people who were rappers and poets and artists. They drew. So I'm drawn to artistic people. So I expect my person to be artistic, right? But not just artistic. I expect them to want to share that art with the world to heal. So that's them reflecting me and me reflecting them. When my children walk into a room, everyone sees them as a reflection of their best and highest selves, and I expect that. So, like, this person that you're connecting with, that's the energy they have. They're like, no, my partner, my you, is going to be the best of the best. Even at their lowest, when they walk around, people are gonna be like, if only they had da 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 da, they would be. And that's because they already see it. It is seen on you. Your person sees you, and they're like, yes, that's my divine. That's who I'm supposed to be with. So I'm gonna do my utmost to be, I want to say qualified for this connection, but it's not qualified. It's prepared. This person wants to make sure they have all their P's and Q's because they do not want to drop this connection. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to miss out. They don't want this to be we said hi and bye, or we had one drink together. We went to lunch one time and that was it. Third chakra. So yeah, this person is actually sad about the possibility of missing out on a connection with you. For some of them, they're terrified that you're going to go back to, say you have children, your significant other, your children's father or mother. They're scared you're going to go back to them because they know how you feel about family. They feel like you're going to put in the hard work and put up with the BS in order to have family versus having a potential future connection with them. And I'm here to tell you that if you go backwards, there is no healing. But if you go forward, If you go forward, okay, there's this song by Kelly Price, and it's called "Soul of a Woman," right? Um, and I just lost the part I was thinking of, but the song is supposed to be from the male's perspective of a feminine energy. So the first lines are so pure, there through thick and thin, uh, no change showing. She was your best friend, like mother energy, sister energy, auntie energy, that kind of thing, right? Because that's, let's be honest, what makes the world go around is women's energy, is the feminine energy. We are the birthers, we're portals to new life. So this song is Kelly embracing the masculine energy to acknowledge the feminine energy. And this song is Butter Love by Next. And I've been trying to find their Neckstasy CD. I used to have it in high school. And there's these songs on there that your girl really wants to hear again. But anyways, this just ties into it. The Butter Love, this masculine is seeing the energy and this feminine that he desires. He cherishes the energy that she embodies, because that is what he sees as wifey energy. You, masculine or feminine, are embodying the energy of the ideal partner for your significant person. Um, and your past person is seeing this as well. And they're like, hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. I want some of that healing too. And it's like, it's not meant for them, unfortunately. At a time in your guys' connection, your healing love may have been what they needed, but they refused it. They walked away from it. They discarded it. They made fun of it. Whatever they did, it's no longer an open door for them. But they know that someone's going to come in and take that. That someone's going to accept what they never wanted from you. And that person's about to be exponentially happier. And your past person knows this. They know what they're missing out on. They know what they let go to the wayside. They know, because they saw you. They saw you at your 1000% best, and you thought you were at your negative 1,000,000% worse. And now this new person's coming in and like, forget that person who never ever acknowledged the beauty and grace and strength and intelligence and grace and love that you presented, and instead encourage you to be in your most scared and undecisive and needy self. Your new person, your kindness to them, your moments of encouragement, your attaboy, attagirls, has healed them in a way that their friends around them were unable to do, that their colleagues at work are unable to do, that their family just didn't have the skill set to do. You have that one piece of the puzzle that they need. You are the corner piece and the whole puzzle, and it's been missing, and they finally found you. And now it's like, I'm not sure if I'm capable of making this puzzle. And it's like, no, you can do this 5,000 puzzle piece. You got this. You've got this. And they're like, nah, maybe I can do the border. That's about it. So your past person feels like you guys are bound together. Like you guys are just meant to keep going through bullshit together, because that's how they see love. They see love as fights and arguments and makeup to breakups. You don't. And neither does your new person. Your new person knows that in order to have a healthy connection, you need to communicate. Even when you're upset, yes, you might need to take some time, but you have to come back and communicate. You can't come back and act like it never happened, because then you just end up with a very, very large pile of skeletons just sitting there, not buried, not taken care of. They're just sitting there. No. This new person wants to talk when you guys have a problem. They want to evaluate and heal. They don't want to cover up. They don't want to move on. They want to get to the nitty-gritty and fix it. There's not going to be any rotten roots growing in your guys' connection. They will get pulled out. This person, this new person, is sorry they hurt you in the past, so they may have started this connection, like started talking to you and then pulled back, and then started talking and then pulled back. Or maybe that you guys had a couple dates and then life blew up and they never made a phone call or sent a text or sent an email, anything saying, hey, life is happening right now and I'm not ignoring you, and just I don't have the mental wherewithal to focus on you. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't want to abuse our connection by using you to make me feel better about everything else that's going on in my life. So kudos to your future person, because that is a really big step. Because you know what? When you're going through the most, you want someone with you. Even if they don't know you very well, you just want someone to hold your hand. And this person understood that and still was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to put my burdens on you. I'm not going to lean on you like that because you don't deserve it and you weren't part of this. And I feel like crying because to me, that's like the biggest expression of love, is to keep your pain from the people you care about because you don't want them to experience the pain too. Yes, it's selfish. And trust me, I've gotten yelled at plenty of times because I don't share what I'm going through with those that are closest to me until like the last minute. But you know what? I care about my people enough that I love seeing the smiles on their faces and the peace in their lives. And I know that if they have to stress for me, I'm going to feel more burdened, not less burdened, because I'm sharing my burdens. That's how it's supposed to go, right? This person is similar in that way, but it's not people, it's their person, and they already see you as their person. You are their other half already in their mind. So as they're going through life, they're trying to minimize the things that they need to put on your plate so that you guys can have a healthy future. And it's not fair because they haven't told you. So you're thinking they're just withholding and ignoring and pretending like you don't exist. And it's like, no. They're trying to make it so much easier so that when you are finally in their lives, you don't have to go over all these mountains and jump these barriers and get past these blockages. It's just going to be an easy path for you. Because this person has gone through lessons in love, they know they hurt and they refuse to be the reason why you are going through pain right now. This person, I'm telling you all this, and then you're gonna be like, but my person's like hardcore gangster. They're not soft. They don't cry. They barely smile. You know, I might get us every now and then, and that's them saying how no, you don't understand. Inside your person, if they're masculine, they are the most ADHD, giddy, 5-year-old little boy who's sitting there, mommy look what I did this, and oh my god I did this, and look what I can do. And if they're a little girl, they're oh my god so excited for your attention. But because they have this stoic demeanor all the time, they don't know how to let this effervescent energy out, but you bring it out of them. And they know that it's real because no one else has done that. No one else makes them feel young and carefree and makes them want to do stupid stuff like pants people and throw water balloons. But you do. Forgive me with the nose and all that, but like seasonal change, allergies, and downloads. It is happening. And trust me, I'm way too bougie for it to be anything else. And it's not even a bougie like, yeah, I'm too good for that. No, it's... I like to be aware of what's going on. I need to be able to read my books. And you can't do that on certain things. And I don't like to be talking to walls or corners. So, just leaving it at that. Okay, your past person is pissed off. pissed, beyond pissed. You're not talking to them. You're not answering their phone calls, their text messages, their emails, their DMs. However they're communicating with you, you are silent. And it may not even be like an intentional, you might just be busy. You might be working and building your business or going to your 9 to 5 or taking care of your kids, or you're depressed. Whatever it is, it has nothing to do with this person, but they are taking it personally. Everything you do, they take personally. If they're stalking you online, every post you post is about them. And you could have posted something because your homegirl was going through blah, 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 blah. You're just like, you know what? I feel you. And you posted it. You posted it because your homeboy is going through blah, 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 blah. And you're like, you know what? Bitches ain't shit. And you posted it. Like, it had nothing to do with your person. But your person is so self-centered. Not your new person, your past person, your karmic person, your trauma relationship, your drama relationship, the thing that's holding you back and holding you down and keeping you in a stagnant energy. That person right there is mad at you. They're mad at you because they made an effort and you're not reciprocating. They're mad because they're paying attention to you and you're not paying attention to them. They're mad at you because no one else is looking at them, and so they expected you to be staring. I'm sorry. Like, I want to blame this on you, but at the same time, I feel like it's not. You're just a loving energy, and it is what it is. And your past person was not used to that, so they took advantage. So when they don't get that energy from you, they're rabid and crazy, and they're like, what the hell is happening? This is not normal. And it's like, no, this is how it always should have been. I just gave too much. Sorry. I want to say there is a sexually transmitted infection going around, whether it is your past person or your new person. Either way, make sure a motherfucker gets tested before you decide to sleep with them, or you are going to be dealing with some lifelong problems. I'm not seeing gonorrhea or chlamydia, something you can take a pill and it's gone. No, I'm seeing syphilis, I'm seeing HIV, I'm seeing AIDS, I'm seeing debilitating illnesses occurring because of sex with someone who doesn't love you or themselves enough to protect either of you. Your new person's coming for you. They're not sure if you're ready for this connection. They're not sure if they're ready for this connection, but Holy Spirit, the universe, God, and their guides, their dead parent, grandparent, cousin, sister, somebody is on their ass and says, hey, go talk to Divine Feminine, go talk to Divine Masculine right now before you miss your chance. I want to say this is going to happen before October for a lot of you, and if not by October, by December. But yeah, a lot of divine connections, not karmic, not kismet, meaning, happen chance, but divine, orchestrated connections that needed to happen in order for growth to occur in the whole world, not just in your city, not just on your block. You're not just getting with this person and you guys are just gonna be happy. No, your relationship is going to become a marker for other people to emulate, to idolize, to see as a marker for their own connections. Okay, so your new person has been holding back and they don't want to do it anymore, but they're scared that if they come to you overeager, you're going to turn them away, which is highly possible. And if they come to you too aggressive, you're going to turn them away, which is not highly possible. It's definitely possible. This person wants to reassure you they have no secrets, that they are torn up for lying to you in the past about what they had going on. So just saying, hey, this is what the deal is. Can you wait? Can you not wait? Whatever. They didn't do that. They chose not to do that. And so now they're just like, I don't even know if I have a chance to come back. This person is going to give you every physical desire, craving, imagination you've ever had. So like if you, this is not an 18 plus kind of reading. It's 18 plus because I cuss sometimes. It's 18 plus because I'm talking to adults, not children. But this person is the kind of person that is full on for PDA, and I mean PDA in the most PD of A's. So if you're feminine, this person has no problem pulling down your shirt to get to your tatas, or putting their hand in your pants. If you're masculine, again with the hand in the pants, or standing in front of you so you can grind into their behind. That's this kind of physicality type relationship, and it's not we're horn dogs all the time, and it's just some people's love language is touch, and your guys' love language to each other is definitely gonna be touch. A lot of touching, a lot of touching, in all kinds of intimate ways. I do not see either of you guys not being pleased with the other. Like, you're going to be addicted, obsessively addicted. You're going to make your friends uncomfortable, addicted. You're going to make strangers uncomfortable, addicted. Your kids are going to hate you because you're going to be the parents that are always kissing and hugging and yeah. That's the kind of relationship you're heading towards. Even if you don't have biological kids together, your individual kids separately is like, they're at it again. Yeah. Like, the whole household's going to know. This person is a way maker. So like, if you are in the midst of struggling right now in your life, when this person comes into your life, things are about to just immensely change. And if you both are struggling, your guys' coming together is going to present a level up opportunity between the two of you. Like, I see you making money with this person. I don't see individual careers that don't intersect. Like, say this person is a speaker and they do TED Talks. You being with them, engaged with them, you're going to become a speaker too. Maybe you'll start doing podcasts. Like, it may not be the exact same avenue, but it's going to be on the same wavelength. If this person is a singer, you're going to become a singer or a rapper, or a ghostwriter or a music producer. Like, your avenues of work are going to intersect in a way to where you guys can build together in a harmonious way. Last card. Your past person is becoming more and more aware of what they're losing out on and who you were to them and to the connection. And I'm sorry, because at one point in time, your past person was the ideal person for you. You guys were a match. But you've changed and they've changed. And you guys have changed in ways that do not coincide with each other, do not work to make a happy, healthy connection. And I'm sorry for both of you, because maybe that is what you ideally wanted. It's not happening. So let's pull some signs and end out this message right before 30 minutes. I'm trying to get down to 15. I really am. I swear I am. Okay, first card out is North Node. Your North Node is the kind of experiences that we must work to develop in order to work with our karma and to grow spiritually. So when you are in your North Node, it is the goal of the universe for you to achieve the things that are in that house, versus your South Node, which is things that you're supposed to have learned from your past life, or the lessons you're supposed to learn in this lifetime, right? So like for me, my South Node is Sagittarius. So anything that has to do with Sagittarius, I'm supposed to be learning lessons with that in order for my North Node path to be happier and healthier and for me to achieve the goals of this lifetime. We also have Lime, which is March 11th through the 20th, September 13th through the 22nd, Pisces and Virgo energy. I have Hawthorne, the Illusionist, May 13th through June 9th. That's Cancer and Taurus energy. We have Aten, A-T-E-N. It's God we likely get the name Adam from, and why we are the son of man because of his biggest followers, King Tut's father called himself the son of Aten. So the son of Adam, the son of Aten, that's probably where we get that from. That is Aries energy. Very hard-headed, dominant, leader type energy. This is the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading. I haven't done one of those in a minute, so like I said, your future person is your divine masculine or your divine feminine, and I'm so here for that. Your past person was a karmic, and not because they were meant to be karmic. That person was divine and lost their divinity, which is really sad. I'm so sorry that someone was so scared of the path of you guys together that they chose to destroy it and go on a different path. We also have Anubis. It's May 8th through the 27th, June 29th through July 13th. That's Leo and Cancer energy. Remember, Anubis is a god of death. So death also can be rebirth, change. But again, we have Anubis, Leo, Cancer, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aten, Aries, Hawthorne, Cancer, Taurus, Lime, Pisces, Virgo, and North Node. Now, I need you to remember you are blessed, you're highly favored, and you are more than a conqueror. Be blessed.